following a 29-10 win over the Steelers on Christmas Day. The last time KC was the number one seed, Patrick Mahomes and company won Super Bowl 57 against the Eagles. Travis Kelce, 8 catches and a touchdown, becoming the third tight end in NFL history with over 1,000 career catches and the franchise leader in career touchdown receptions with 77. Meanwhile, the Steelers scored a season-low 10 points and dropped their third straight. The Ravens took advantage and now have a one-game lead in the AFC North after a 31-2 win over the Texans. Lamar Jackson rushed for 87 yards and a touchdown, surpassing Michael Vick for the most rushing yards in NFL history by a quarterback. Baltimore moves to 11-5 and is currently the third seed in the AFC playoff standings. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Prescriptions require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. Restrictions apply. See website for details and important safety information. Subscription required. Price varies based on product and subscription plan.
Hi, I'm Dr. Peter Stahl, board-certified urologist and senior vice president of men's sexual health at HIMSS. I've helped many guys with ED in my 12 years of practice. But now you can get world-class care for ED 100% online by going to HIMSS.com. So what are you waiting for?
To start your free online visit and find ED treatment at up to 95% off brand name prices, go to HIMSS.com/joy.
Life insurance. Why are you putting it off? Can't afford it? Too much hassle? Think you don't need it? There's lots of excuses for putting off life insurance. But if you weren't there, who would pay the mortgage and other bills? With Ethos, you could be covered in 10 minutes and boom, family protected. Ethos, fast and easy online term life insurance. Up to $2 million in coverage with no medical exam. Some policies as low as $1 a day. Answer a few health questions and get your free quote at tryethos.com. That's tryethos.com.
KXO AM 1230 can help you publicize your nonprofit group's upcoming events, and we're happy to do it at no charge. To take advantage of our offer, we ask that you let us know about the event at least 2 weeks ahead of time. Write down the important information. You know, who, what, where, when, and so on. Include a name and phone number of a contact person and mail or deliver the information to KXO, 420 Main Street, El Centro, California, 92243. Our email address is kxoamfm@kxoradio.com. The information you supply may be used as community news, public service announcements on the KXO info line, or on our website. If you're paying for promotion with another advertising medium, we do offer special nonprofit group rates to promote your event. KXO AM 1230 wants to work with you and your community group to make our Imperial Valley a better place. Tell us what's going on and we'll tell everyone else. KXO AM 1230, here to make a difference in the Valley.
And it is 7:31 on this Thursday morning. Keep trying to say it's Saturday morning. Thursday morning, and here we are, a day after Christmas. Did we survive, Jared?
Oh, yes, we survived.
Yeah, Shanna was good to you, I guess.
My grandma made some holiday turkey.
Holiday turkey, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, I should have went to your house. I've been eating tamales for the last 3 days.
Nothing but tamales.
Nothing but tamales. Different flavors, but tamales, just the same. So we should run out about New Year's.
Yeah, that's when they say, "Oh, we got more in the freezer."
So everything was good at your place. You got a lot of people come over.
Oh yeah, just some family, the close family, and we had a good time. Had a Thanksgiving dinner Thanksgiving dinner for Christmas. I kept feeling like it was Thanksgiving because there was turkey, but then I was like, wait, it's Christmas.
We went to my granddaughter's. Had it at her house. A lot of people.
A lot of people.
But they were all family, so yeah. I've got a big family.
You got a big family, huh?
It was, yeah, because we had 2 of them, because we still had another one at my house.
Oh, right.
With more family.
2 Christmases.
Well, no, it's just all in one night. And that means the old people had to stay up late.
All right.
So we slept a lot on Christmas Day.
Yeah. We played a bunch of board games and watched some football. That's what happened.
We watched football on a Saturday, but there's only one game that interested us was the Chiefs game. Mm-hmm. And the other one wasn't. But I watched most of the other one anyway, because Lamar is really good to watch.
Yes, sir.
Lamar Jackson. I think he set a rushing record past Vic.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Texans only scored 2 points. I don't even know how they did that.
I was surprised that they even did that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it wasn't much of a game, but it was interesting to watch Lamar. It's always interesting to watch Lamar. And that was my Christmas. That was sit around, eat tamales at night, and went to my granddaughter's house and ate more tamales. Except they had some pretty good desserts, a lot of cheesecakes and stuff.
Ooh, the desserts. That's where it's at.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was my Christmas, and like I told my buddy this morning, there's a lot of smiles, so I think it was a good one.
That's what matters.
That's exactly right. The little ones were smiling, and some of them, well, a lot of the little ones at Jasmine's house can't talk yet, so they didn't even know what the heck was going on. But there was a lot of glittery stuff, so they were happy.
Yeah, you're going to have to wipe the glitter off. You're going to find it in a couple of days.
No, that's for their parents. That's what's good about being a grandparent. You don't have to do any of the dirty stuff. You have fun and give them back to mama.
Uh-huh, and yeah, you got to help clean up. Yeah, that's what I had to do.
No, we don't.
Always help clean up.
No, we don't. That's for mama and daddy, too. We go and give everybody the old glad hand and say, here we are. And that's it. That's my participation.
Well, yeah, that's all you got. Yeah, see, I'm a grandson, so I'm one of the grandkids. So
you get to clean up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have to go make sure.
I also noticed something about you, Jared, is you're the only guy that I know that dresses for winter, no matter what temperature it is.
You think?
You look. You would have thought when you walked into the door this morning, you would have thought it was snowing outside.
Well, I mean, it's cold.
It's not that cold, Jeff.
Oh, it's cold. Cold for me.
Humidity is 86%. That makes it horrible. Anyway, are you ready for some birthdays? We got some pretty good birthdays here.
Birthday time.
America's Most Wanted guy. Remember him?
Oh, yeah. What was his name?
John Walsh.
Yeah.
79 years old today. Oh, wow. And I would have swore he was older than that. But anyway, the keyboardist Bob Carpenter from the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, he's 78. You never heard of him, did you?
I know the Nitty Gritty Dirt Band. Never heard of him specifically.
I never knew him individually either. Humorist David Sedaris, he's 68. I guess he's a humorist somewhere. Here's one you probably heard of. Lars Ulrich.
Oh, of course.
Metallica. 61. Yeah. 61. I thought he was older than that, too.
Well, he's a big baby.
Chris Daughtry of the American Idol. The only guy that I know that really had a whole bunch of hit records besides the obvious ones, Kelly Clarkson and that country girl. He's 45 today. Beth Bears, who was in The Neighborhood and on Two Broke Girls. She's 39. Kit Harington of the Game of Thrones. I never saw that, but he's 38. Actress Erin Eden Sher of The Middle. 33. Do you ever watch The Middle?
No.
I didn't either, so neither one of us know who Eden Sher is. But Eden Sher is 33, so a little bit older than you and a lot younger than me. So we have the local birthday, a few local birthdays. One name that it's going to really come out on you.
All right.
You'll be surprised. Well, maybe not, but it's coming up.
Tuning into the baseball game, monitoring the incoming storm, catching your favorite talk show. These are just a few of the reasons more than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio each month. And did you know AM radio is the backbone of the emergency alert system, keeping us safe in dangerous times? It's reliable, free, and public safety depends on it. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
Happy birthdays this morning going out to Becky Lou Lopez, William Calderon, Jesus Chavez, Lanchu Lee, Margarita Burgos, Natty Bell, Lori Wiseman, Robert Waite, Cruz Arredondo, Dora Gonzalez, Eddie Haynes, Erica Elias, Jean Brister, Hope Muckle, Isabel Salcedo, Joyce Hartsock, Rudy Huerta. We have Tommy Poston, Moran Amaya, and Pepe Tolentino. Happy birthday to each and every one.
As a local fire extinguisher company, ABC Fire is proud to serve the community quickly and sufficiently.
ABC Fire Inc. is a local family-owned company that would like to wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from our family to yours.
Merry Christmas from ABC Fire.
So there you go. Did you catch the name that stood out on those birthdays?
Mr. Gene Brister.
Mr. Gene Brister.
All right.
Celebrating a birthday. Still around. I wonder if we'll get cookies today.
Well, we got to make sure we send Gene some cookies.
Okay. You can do that for us.
All right.
Oh, some of us will be here working. Anyway, are you ready for some news?
News time.
We got the World California stuff. The headlines, news headlines, brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District, delivering real-time updates about the air that you breathe.
CBS News Brief. Tributes are underway for the 230,000 people who died in the Indian Ocean tsunami 20 years ago today. The BBC's Jonathan Head is in Thailand.
Tourists there had no expectation, the earthquake was a long way off, that this would happen. At the time, people actually walked out onto the beach when they saw the sea receding, very surprisingly, totally unaware that within minutes it would come roaring back.
Northwest Naturals is recalling a batch of its cat food after it tested positive for bird flu. A house cat in Oregon died.
The company has issued a recall of 2-pound bags of feline turkey recipe, raw frozen pet food marked with best if used by dates of 5/21/26/B10 and 6/23/2026/B1.
CBS's Jennifer Kuiper says the recalled food was sold in 12 states. In 45 states, people are buying up Mega Millions tickets.
The estimated jackpot for Friday's drawing is about $1.15 billion.
CBS's Courtney Keeley says that would be the 5th largest jackpot ever. CBS News Brief. I'm Michael Wallace.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news. Engineers are working out when or even if the Santa Cruz Wharf will reopen. The structural integrity of the World War I era structure still in question 3 days after strong waves caused a large chunk of it to collapse into Monterey Bay. The Coast Guard suspending its search for 2 missing fishermen last seen near Palos Verdes Estates. This woman, who happened upon the wreckage of a boat while walking along the beach with a friend, describes the scene.
Stuff scattered across the beach. There were a couple there's a propeller, just a bunch of metal bars.
Coast Guard officials calling off the search yesterday afternoon, citing no signs of distress. It's a different story in Malibu, where a 78-year-old man with dementia is back home safe after briefly going missing. L.A. County Sheriff's Deputy David Katz says his team was able to find the man within 20 minutes using a drone.
The infrared technology literally shows up like a highway cone, a bright orange or reddish appearance on the monitor.
I'm John Gilliland, and you're listening to California Headline News.
And the World California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org for real-time information about the air that you breathe.
When I wake up,
the best mornings
in the morning light,
start with Wrangler.
I pull on my jeans and I feel all right.
Jeans, jackets, and shirts that get your day started. Good mornings make for better days. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
Old Spice Swagger Holiday Pack, perfect for a gift to treat yourself. 24/7 holiday freshness with daily use can smell your bestest. I'm gonna be smelling great all season. Old Spice scents just can't be beaten. Chock full of value, saving that green. Got the essentials needed to feel clean. Deodorant, hair, body wash, and spray. Celebrate your holiday the Old Spice way. Ho, 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 ho.
Welcome to TGL, presented by SoFi. Golf's newest league, live on ESPN and ESPN+. It's 2 hours of hammer-dropping, overtime forcing, playoffs on the line golf. Tiger, Rory, and more of the best from the PGA Tour split into 6 teams. Learn more at tglgolf.com. And tune into the inaugural season beginning January 7th. Keep up. It's golf.
And we are now ready for page 1 of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you at El Centro Motors, in the Brawley Auto Center on Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and at the Imperial Valley Mall. With your local news, here's Jared.
KXO News. Accidents mar holiday. 2 accidents in Calexico are being investigated. On Monday, December 23rd at about 5:35 p.m., Calexico police responded to an accident where 2 pedestrians were hit by a vehicle. The accident occurred at Andrea Avenue and Santa Fe Drive, where when a motorist struck a 42-year-old man and a 76-year-old woman as they crossed the street. Both pedestrians were seriously injured. One was flown by Reach Air Ambulance to an out-of-valley hospital, while the other was taken to El Centro Regional Medical Center. The driver of the vehicle, a 71-year-old man, was not injured. According to Kxo police, the accident remains under investigation. Impairment is not a factor in the accident. The pedestrians were crossing the street outside of a marked crosswalk at the time of the accident. And then shortly after 9 a.m. on Christmas Eve, a motorcycle and another vehicle collided in the 2400 block of Rockwood Avenue. No injuries were reported. There was a Monday night fatal accident, though. A Monday afternoon accident claimed the life of a driver. The accident was reported at about 4:26 p.m. Monday on Evan Hughes Highway, just east of State Route 111. A van apparently went out of control and rolled over. The driver of the van was declared dead at the scene. The accident remains under investigation by the California Highway Patrol and the Imperial County Coroner's Office. KXO Local News Time, 7:44.
Before you head out on the road, head into El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. Ask for the works. Trained technicians will change the oil using up to 6 quarts of synthetic blend oil. Change the filter, rotate the tires, top off the fluids, check the belts, hoses, battery, and brakes, all for one low price. It's the works at Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors, the Imperial Valley Mall, and the Brawley Auto Center, or with their new mobile service wherever you are.
We finally have an arrest in a 2010 hit-and-run incident. The California Highway Patrol arrested a man wanted in connection with a November 2010 hit-and-run accident that claimed the lives of 5 members of a motorcycle club. The accident happened on November 13th, 2010 on State Route 98 near Calexico. Members of the Saddle Tramps Motorcycle Club were celebrating their 10th anniversary when a Honda Civic attempted to pass the group of motorcyclists, forcing an oncoming Dodge Avenger to swerve. The Dodge went out of control and collided with the motorcyclist. The driver of the Honda fled the scene while the driver of the Dodge stayed at the scene. In September of 2023, an anonymous tip identified the hit-and-run suspect, prompting a year-long investigation by the California Highway Patrol El Centro Area Office. On Monday, December 23rd, 2024, an arrest warrant was issued, and Luis A. Gaspar was arrested and charged with 5 counts of murder. Gaspar was booked into the Vista Detention Facility in San Diego County and is to be transferred to Imperial County. According to the CHP, the investigation was assisted by the Imperial County District Attorney's Office, Department of Homeland Security Investigations, Customs and Border Protection, Imperial County Sheriff's Office, California Highway Patrol Investigative Services Unit, Border Division, and the California Department of Insurance. A lot of people in on that, and they got them. KXO News Time, 7:46. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and weather next.
And page 1 of the local news, a service of a Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 3 locations to serve you. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
What if the music stopped? If the familiar voices were silenced? If there were no breaking news updates? What if your companion and connection to your community came with a monthly fee? Don't worry, we're free local radio with you wherever you go, celebrating 100 years and looking forward to the next 100. We are broadcasters. Text radio to 52886 and let Congress know you depend on your local TV and radio stations. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
And it is now local news page 2 and local weather, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town with daily lunch specials Monday through Friday and happy hour 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. every day. With page 2 of the local news, here again is Jared.
Heber Public Utilities District reorganizes. It was held late last week. During the reorganization, Helen Diaz-Molina and Pompeo Tabares Jr. took the oath of office. Both were reelected on November 5th. Following the swearing-in ceremony, the Board of Directors elected Diaz-Molina as their new board president and Tabares Jr. as the new vice president of the board. And Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District announces a significant donation. PMHD sent a heartfelt thank you to the Pioneers Memorial Hospital Foundation for the generous donation. The foundation donated over $333,000. PMHD says the donation will make a lasting impact on the hospital's ability to provide exceptional patient care and improve the overall experience for both patients and staff. The contribution will support the replacement and upgrade of a variety of essential equipment and facilities at PMHD. And Bureau of Land Management are conducting DUI checkpoints, and looks like they say they will set up DUI checkpoints in the Sand Dune recreation areas of Imperial County. The DUI checkpoints will start December 27th and continue through December 31st. The El Centro field manager, for the BLM, says off-roaders need to remember that DUI laws apply both on and off the road. Be careful when you're on the sand. And just be advised, there is a job fair coming up for the Midwinter Fair. Preparations are underway. Getting ready for the California Midwinter Fair. Part of the preparation is to ensure a workforce is in place to take care of that. A job fair has been scheduled. They're looking for maintenance, admission, security, event staff, and bartenders. Applications can be found at the ivfairgrounds.com. Complete the application and take it with you to the job fair. Job fair will be held January 11th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Casa de Mañana building at the Ivy Fairgrounds. KXO News Time, 7:49. We'll take a look at weather next.
Did you know that Burgers & Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6 with specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more? Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wine Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday.
Try one of our weekday lunch specials that include a soft drink from $8 and up. For December, enjoy a Sierra Nevada Celebration Fresh Hop IPA for $5.50 or Torta Supreme Plate of the Month and our Negroni Drink of the Month for December.
Burgers & Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers & Beer for the best burger in town.
The high temperature on Christmas Day, 71 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 46. National Weather Service says the weather pattern through the upcoming weekend will keep any weak weather disturbances just to the north of the region, but we will see periods of higher level clouds. Temperatures will initially be on the cooler side through Friday, but overall still a few degrees above normal. High pressure will then become a more prominent or dominant over the region by Sunday into early next week, leading to slightly warmer temperatures and lower desert highs reaching into near the 75-degree range. Dry conditions will also continue to prevail with no chances for precipitation through next week. Weather forecast calling for mostly sunny skies today. Highs right near 71. Winds will be calm. Mostly clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 45. Sunny skies on Friday. Highs right near 75. Calm winds throughout. And right now we are looking at 45 degrees, 86% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is good throughout the region. Your local news, page 2, and the local weather brought to you by Burgers & Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bring the family or meet the friends, all at Burgers & Beer.
Goddard's Gold. From coast to coast, this is Goddard's Gold, right here on the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO.
Goddard's Gold. What's your name? Who's your daddy?
Get the gold, Goddard's Gold, Saturday 9 p.m. to midnight and Sunday morning 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
And it is now time for the Sports World Roundup, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best of care. NFL football, we got plenty of that. In fact, we got some tonight, Thursday night football. Seahawks taking on the Bears. You're going to hear that one right here on 1230 KXO. Christmas Day football, which they already give you kind of a brief overload. The Chiefs beat the Steelers 29-10. Ravens got by the Texans 31-2. How they scored that too, nobody knows. Saturday, there's going to be some Saturday football. Chargers going to take on the Patriots. Then we got 2 games that are going to be aired right here on 1230 KXO. Broncos at the Bengals and that'll be followed by the Cardinals at the Rams. Both of those games on AM 1230, all three of those games on Saturday. NBA scoreboard, it was the Knicks over the Spurs, 117-114. Timberwolves got by the Mavericks, 105-99. 76ers defeated the Celtics, 118-114. Lakers got by the Warriors. They did, 115-113. Suns over the Nuggets, 110-100. There were no National Hockey League games on Christmas Day. We've got more sports coming up.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
And in Major League Baseball, Shohei Ohtani is keeping elite company. A Japanese superstar caps 2024 by winning the Associated Press's Male Athlete of the Year for the third time, tying him with basketball great Michael Jordan. He trails only four-time winners Lance Armstrong, Tiger Woods, and LeBron James. And he should be able to do. Well, he'll top that. He will. Right-hander Walker Buehler of the Dodgers is now not with the Dodgers. He is now with the Boston Red Sox. He's in agreement with the Red Sox on a one-year, $21.05 million contract, sending the pitcher to who secured the final out of the World Series this year for the Dodgers to a team loading up on starting pitching as it pivots toward contention. He wants to get back in the World Series. Texas Rangers and Jock Patterson have agreed to a two-year, $37 million contract. The deal, which is pending a physical, as an opt-out after the first year, according to sources. And Lucas Glover held down the 50th spot in the final world ranking for the year, making him one of the 9 players who will be added to the invitation list to play at the Masters. Field has 8 more players than it did at this time a year ago. Masters, of course, in golf, and that'll be the tournament held April 10th through the 13th, so plenty of time to practice. Stuart Sink was to move to the Champions Tour in 2025. In tennis, Simona Halep will delay her start into the 2025 season and skip the Australian Open due to pain in her knee and shoulder, according to the former world number 1. Halep, whose career stalled due to a doping ban that was reduced on appeal this year, had received a wild card for the Australian Open qualifying tournament last week. She finished runner-up at the Melbourne Major in 2018. And a day when Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson didn't feel like he was running at top speed, even though he was clocked at over 21 miles per hour. Reigning NFL MVP added another title, all-time leading rushing quarterback, in running away with the 31-2 Christmas Day victory over the Houston Texans. Again, Lamar is something to watch. After becoming the NBA's all-time leader in Christmas Day victories, earning his 11th and 19th appearances in the Los Angeles Lakers, 115-113 win over the Golden State Warriors, LeBron James was asked what still makes the league special in today's sports landscape, and he said LeBron and Stephen Curry just smiled at each other. That's all they did. That's it. That's a look at sports. Sports brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District.
The Peanut Patch in Yuma. What a great place to spend some time. The Peanut Patch. You will find that they have homemade candies, treats like fresh English toffee. They make it right there. Chocolate-covered raisins. How about orange sticks? Pecan turtles made from a special family recipe, and so many more delicious treats and so many other great items at the Peanut Patch. Now, the Peanut Patch is open Monday through Saturdays, in Yuma. You can Google the peanut patch, and, you can shop online. You can get directions on how to get to the peanut patch in Yuma. By the way, the peanut patch ships all over the universe. They have their very own post office. It's the peanut patch in Yuma. Check them out on the web, thepeanutpatch.com.
And we are now ready for today's financial news and weather, brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company that protects you, your home, business, or construction site 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. On the business side, U.S. stocks fell this morning as trading resumed after the Christmas holiday, as Wall Street digested one of the only significant economic data points of the week. The S&P 500 was down 0.3% when the tech-heavy NASDAQ declined 0.3%. Dow Jones Industrial Average about this morning lost around 0.3%. Meanwhile, Bitcoin slumped, falling below the $96,000 level as volatile trading continued. Crypto-linked stocks like MicroStrategy tracked the declines. We'll take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in Imperial and Coachella Valleys. Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. I've been in the private security business for over 25 years and have always made it my mission to always provide my clients with the highest quality security services available. Your satisfaction is my number one priority. And don't forget Southwest Postal, the only postal center in Imperial Valley with 24/7, 365 access to your post office box. Access when you need it. Located on the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
The high temperature on Christmas Day is 71 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 46. We're looking for a mostly sunny sky day today. Highs right near 71. Winds be calm. Mostly clear skies tonight. Overnight lows around 45. Sunny skies on Friday. Highs right near 75. Continued calm wind. And the financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Southwest Security and Southwest Postal Service, the only postal box service offering 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal at 4th and Heil in El Centro. It's 8 o'clock at KXO El Centro, California.
Brandon.
Who were saying that they didn't get much sleep as they were getting here early because they wanted to get a spot in line.
This was the earliest flight my mom could schedule. I like early flights to get it in and get it out.
Those are just some of the 8 million or so people AAA expects to fly during the holiday period. Weather could get in the way for some of those travelers. The Weather Channel's Jordan Steele has a look at some of the trouble spots.
Severe weather could be causing delays between Dallas and Houston. In addition, we've got the fog and low ceilings between Kansas City and Chicago, plus a new system impacting the West. That could all maybe cause delays to your post-Christmas travel.
The second day of Christmas means Boxing Day in places like the UK and Canada. In this country, it means boxing up unwanted gifts for return. CBS's Derek Waller has been talking with shoppers in New York.
It's just so easy.
That's why Queen Stewart did much of her holiday shopping on Amazon. But the mother of two says not every gift worked out.
So I'm going to the return.
And she's sending some things back.
I'm writing a description as to why this needs to go back. And hopefully I won't get a fee.
More retailers are opting to charge fees to return items online. They include big names like Abercrombie, J. Crew, and Saks.
In Moscow, a Kremlin spokesman says wait for the investigation to be over before making conclusions about the Azerbaijan Airways crash that killed 38 people in Kazakhstan. Several reports say the plane was hit by Russian fire in an area where its military has been shooting down Ukrainian drones. CBS's Chris Livesay.
Search teams have recovered critical components of the aircraft, including the black boxes, which are expected to provide more answers in the coming days.
Palestinian doctors say bone-chilling cold weather has been taking a toll on babies in Gaza. CBS's Linda Gradstein has more from Jerusalem.
The father of 3-week-old Sela told reporters he wrapped her in a blanket to try and keep her warm in their tent in the Mouassi area in southern Gaza, which has been designated a safe zone. He said the tent tent his family is living in was not sealed from the wind and the ground was cold. Doctors confirmed the baby died of hypothermia and said she was the third baby this week who died of hypothermia.
The Labor Department says applications for unemployment benefits held steady last week, while continuing claims are at a 3-year high. On Wall Street, the Dow is down 32, the NASDAQ down 17. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Get the savings you want on America's largest 5G network. Visit T-Mobile.com/choice55 and start saving today.
It's better over here. If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has an exclusive rate plan just for you. Right now, get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for just $30 a line. That's a 45% savings versus Verizon and AT&T. Plus, you can get one of the latest 5G phones free when you add a line. That's right, a free 5G phone. Experience all this and more on America's largest 5G network. So why wait? At T-Mobile, customers 55 and up can get 2 lines of talk, text, and data for only $30 a line. Just go to T-Mobile.com/choice55 or visit your local store to make the switch.
With AutoPay using debit or bank account plus taxes and fees, 45% off 2 lines versus AT&T Starter and Verizon Welcome. Plan benefits vary. Free phones up to $300 off with 24 monthly bill credits and qualifying new line for well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 device connection charge. Contact us before canceling your entire account to continue remaining bill credits. Bill credits end if you pay off device early. See details at T-Mobile.com.
It's one of aviation's most haunting mysteries. What happened to Malaysian Air Flight 370? Now, the Malaysian government says it's hired a Texas robotics company to resume the search for the wreckage with its deep underwater equipment. MH370 disappeared during a flight from Kuala Lumpur to Beijing nearly 11 years ago. A Minnesota woman had quite a day earlier this week, saving 2 owls within hours of each other.
First, Annabelle Whalen found an injured great gray owl on the ground in Two Harbors, Minnesota. She called the Wildlife Rehabilitation Center, which told her how to carefully scoop the owl up in a blanket and bring it in. Hours later, she came upon a scene where a car had just hit a snowy owl. That owl was stuck in the car's grill. She carefully pulled the owl out, but the rehab center had closed for the day, so she took the bird home, hoping it would survive the night. It did, and she brought it to the center in the morning. Both owls are recovering.
That's Michael Wallace, and I'm Peter King, CBS News.
Something magical happens when you unbox the best of British TV with BritBox. Stream acclaimed series starring Olivia Colman, Idris Elba, Sophie Turner, Matthew McFadden, and more of Britain's brightest talent. See what's inside, discover something remarkable, and uncover what perhaps you were looking for all along. Unbox BritBox and stream the best of British TV. Start your free trial at BritBox.com.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies candidates with the right skills, sends you great matches, then you can easily invite them to apply. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to ZipRecruiter.com/free to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Rush Steel Supply is the #1 steel distributor in the Imperial Valley that's been serving the valley for over 14 years. They have an extended inventory of carbon steel, structural steel, plow steel, plates, spars, pipes, and a whole lot more. And all of their products are stored indoors, and they deliver throughout the Imperial Valley. Visit their website, rushsteelsupply.com, or see the inventory for yourself at 703 East Main Street, El Centro. When you think steel, think Rush.
Please, Tom Sawyer, mean fries.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time.
With George Gale.
Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
AM 1230.
I could have used a little more cowbell.
KXO.
1230.